Hi guys, my name's Dee. I am the maker behind Mulberry Swirl Crochet and I thought I'd give YouTube a go. I've done it in the past when I was doing beauty and makeup and things like that many years ago, but it just sort of flatlined when I had a lot of personal things happening, so we're going to give it another go. A little bit about me. I am a mum of two. I am a stay-at-home mum and I do my crochet. So my kids are 5 and 2. My daughter goes to daycare 2 days a week and she's with me the rest of the week. And my son has just started primary school, so that's very exciting, but it gives me a little bit more freedom at home to do things like this. I like to watch YouTube while I crochet and do other things around the house. But things that I like to watch market recaps, market vlogs. I like to watch things that I made this week kind of videos. That's things I like to watch. So I thought that would be things that other people like to watch. So I thought that's what I would create. So I've been doing markets for about a year now. I absolutely love doing them. And I've had a little bit of time off from markets since Christmas, and my market season is just about to start again. So I've got a fair few markets booked in for March and beyond. And I have one that I have put my name down for in February, and I'm just waiting to hear back if they have a space for me. It's a free market, so it's not one that I'm too worried about. If I make a couple of sales, great. If I don't, it doesn't matter. It just means I sit in air conditioning for a day. I really don't care. And I'll just get some work done while I'm sitting there. But because of that, I thought I better start getting some work done. So I'd like to show you things that I made this week, and then I'll give you a sort of rundown of my plan for the next week and what that's going to look like. So things I made this week. I started off with this dragon. It is for a custom order. I have another dragon that I need to make for this custom order. She wants a matching one that's going to be white and black. So black and white and white and black. And it also has another plush with the order, but that's already made. So dragon. Need to make a second dragon. Need to probably start that today. We'll see how we go. I also made some of my very hungry caterpillars. These do so well at school markets in particular. And I have quite a few school markets on my books already for this year. So I thought I would get cracking. One of them is actually in March. It's a very big school market. So I'm hoping it's going to do really well. But it's a K-12 school as well, so I think it's going to be good. I just know it's going to be good. So 2 of my very hungry caterpillars. I was actually reading the very hungry caterpillar to my kids this week, and I grabbed it here. I noticed while I was reading it that the eyes are not black and yellow like I thought they were. No, they are green and yellow. So I made a jumbo hungry caterpillar and I did green and yellow eyes on this one, and I think it looks great. I'm really happy with it. So green and yellow jumbo caterpillar. I did some pattern tests this week. So I've done quite a few in the last 6 weeks or so, probably way more than I had done in quite a while. But so I did a few pattern tests. One of them is a mystery pattern test and it hasn't been released, like the pictures haven't been released yet. So I'm not going to show you that one, but it's a small dragon. It's about this big. You'll see it eventually. Follow my Instagram, you'll see photos of it eventually. I have made a little sparrow. This is actually a free pattern on Instagram now. I did have a couple of issues with the color changes, but once I sort of realized that my count was off from before, it had been fun. Excuse my bird, she's screaming in the kitchen. I'm not 100% happy with how the beak is created, but I think I would just change that next time I make this. I do want to make another one in a variegated yarn so I don't have to worry about color changes. I think that would be really cute. So sparrow. I also did the pattern test for Pip the Kitten from the Crochet Carpenter. I love Aaron and his patterns are incredible. This one is designed that it can be the finger puppet Stitchkin. But I didn't make the finger puppet version this time. I have in the past with other things and I will in the future. I think it works really well in particular for the dolphin because you can sort of, it works perfectly. I do need to make some dolphins, so maybe I will make those ones. This one I did some custom eyes in it. I painted these beautiful purple shifting ones. They kind of shift blue. They're gorgeous. So Kip the Kitten. This one I finished last night. This is Jade. She is so cute. I'm utterly obsessed with Jade. I do want to make another one of her. I would like to put some beads in her bottom so she sits up really steadily. At the moment, she kind of like will wobble a little bit and her head's a little top heavy, so she's more likely to fall. But I think if I put some beans in her bum, then she will just sit perfectly. So I love her. She's gorgeous. So that's Jade. We'll do this one first. This is one of the Porgy's Place bunnies. Super, super cute. I've been looking for like a really quick and easy bunny pattern, particularly for Easter. Last year I made some that were like balls with really long ears and they were cute. They didn't sell overly well and were actually like they took ages to make considering how small they were. And then I also made, excuse me, I also made some like ones that kind of look like loaf, not really loaf, but like a lot of people thought they were sausage dogs and they were bunnies. So I don't really want to make them again. So I thought I'd try some different bunnies, and this is one that popped up. I love the Porgy's Place patterns. I use her bird pattern all the time. I've made quite a collection of birds. But this is the bunny. He's super cute. He's got a fluffy tail. The ears I made a little bit different. I wasn't happy with how they looked when I was surface crocheting them. So I just did the pattern as a separate piece and then sewed it on, and I'm much happier with how they look. I also used a safety nose. I just found it looked better than when I started to try and embroider a nose. I liked the safety nose look better. So, bunny. These ones. These are from my absolute favorite designer at the moment. This is from Oddball Crochet. I love her patterns. I've tested a few of them, and the bub patterns are just my absolute favorite thing at the moment. So these two are from the Savannah pack. So I've got the little rhino and the giraffe. They're so cute. These ones, I do all of them with embroidered eyes, so they're perfect for little babies. They're great for little hands. My kids love these. So these two. The giraffe is actually one of my favorite ones. The giraffe is made from baby Bella yarn, the baby chenille, baby chenille, Bella, whatever it's called. This one, Bella baby. Bella Baby Baby Chanel. This. It's made from this. I've double stranded it and made this little guy, and I loved it. This is the first time that I had used this yarn, and I was so surprised at how much I enjoyed doing it because I don't like thin yarns. I like thicker yarns. But double stranding this, it almost made it slightly thinner than the yarns that I normally use. So it made it a little bit smaller. So if you look at these two, he's a little bit littler, but not by much. And it's soft and fuzzy. I like it. He's soft. It's gorgeous. So very happy with that. And I think I will be using the baby Bella, baby Chanel, baby Chanel. I'll be using it a little bit more. The color range is very limited because it's like a baby range. So it's, you know, very like light pastel colors. There's a vibrant blue, a vibrant green, and a vibrant yellow. And a vibrant pink. I think there's a hot pink. But there's no like black. So you can't like, you know, sort of anything that you need like a dark color. And like this is the only brown, this is the brown. So it's, you know, a very light brown. So it's limited, you know, it's limited, but beautiful. Because I was using the baby Bella baby, Bella baby, I made something else in this yarn. I made one of my hanging jellyfish. I love this. This pattern is, it's modified. It's a modified pattern, but the original one that I've used is from Die Hard Creations, Die Hard Designs. Die Hard Designs. She's in Newcastle, and I love her original pattern, but I adjusted it a fair amount, so I don't know whether or not it's even anywhere close to her pattern anymore, but this is what I use. So it's all baby Bella baby, Bella baby, the baby chenille yarn. The baby chenille yarn. It's soft, it's beautiful. So I'm really happy with that one. Made that one this week. I also made two more of my small, my regular jellyfish. I wouldn't say they're small, they're regular. My regular jellyfish. So blue and light blue. And then I made this one with fuzzy yarn. So it's like a fuzzy acrylic and then just the white Aldi yarn. So I made those two as well. I'm done with this size jellyfish now. I have 15 of them, which was my goal. My goal was to make 15. My goal was to also make 6 of my jumbo jellyfish, or my big jellyfish, I call them. So this is my blue and white one that I made this week. This is number 4. So I want to make 6. So I've got 2 more. I'll probably just put them on pause for now and just see how we go. But we'll see. So the last things that I made this week, I've been making some stuff that I really wanted to have like a back stock of, so I can just pull it out when I need it, rather than, and like things that I sell a decent amount of, so I don't have to keep remaking the boring stuff, and I can make some more exciting stuff throughout the year. So I've been sort of trying to build up those numbers in backstock. So these things I don't stuff. I make them to the point of stuffing, and then when I need them, I'll stuff them and add the little details later. So I made some maple chickens. So I've made 2 in the ombre yarn from Spotlight. I've made 2 in this dark speckled yarn and 2 in this light speckled yarn. This speckled yarn is gorgeous, and I'm so mad that I can't find it at the moment. It is from Paige's Crochet. She had some grab bags a few weeks back, and I grabbed some of the grab bags to try her yarn out because I hadn't tried it. And this was the candy yarn. I really enjoyed working with it. So I've made the 4 chickens. I made a turtle using this color, this pink speckle. That's all I have left of it. And I made a turtle shell with it. I also have some green, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the green yet. But that's all I got in the grab bag, and I now can't find it on her website. So I'm not sure if she's discontinued it or if I just didn't look hard enough. But I might have to send her a message and ask, because I do really like it. It's gorgeous. Anyway, so I also made some kittens. Again, these are made to the point of stuffing, so they don't have any faces, they have eyes in them, and that's it. So I made this dark grey with gold safety eyes. These ones I hand painted. I also made a black and white one. This is the Mystical Black, and it has some gold eyes again. I don't think I painted these ones. I think this is just the disc. I really can't tell. I can't remember. I did paint a couple of different gold eyes, so I don't remember which ones I painted, which ones I didn't. I made this one, which is a twisted yarn. It's a white, brown, and greyish twisted yarn. I really like that for cats. I think that's the last of that I have. Maybe there's enough for one more. Or maybe it wasn't enough for one more. I can't remember. We'll see. Maybe I'll be able to like make it with like a white spot or something. I made an orange cat in the Banat Mysticals, and another one that has a white ear and white feet. I made this pretty rainbow kitty with a white face. She has to have a white tail because that was the last of that rainbow yarn, but I think she's super cute. Happy with her. And then these are my last two. I used this new variegated yarn and I think it is perfect for little kitties, but I did not like the way it pulled in the body. It kind of made like real square patches. So I wasn't in love with that. So the second one that I made, I just kind of every now and then skipped a few stitches or, you know, skipped like that much and just kind of made a loop on the inside. So there's a fair amount of loops on the inside of this one, but I'm much happier with how the yarn is looking. It's looking a lot more random, which I think is much nicer, but it is what it is. It just means that I used a little bit more yarn for this kitty compared to this kitty. We'll see which one sells first, and then that's what I will do. Okay, so that is all the things that I made this week. Next week, I have some plans to make some of my smaller items that I know I'm going to sell a fair amount of, particularly coming into Easter. So things like my baby chicks, I sell quite a few of those, and I have 4 left from last year. I'm pretty sure they're all pink, so I need to make some yellow ones and mallard ones because they sell the best. And white ones sell really well, or like cream, they sell really well too. So maybe I'll do some cream. I'll make some more bunnies. I want 6 of them. So I'll make 5 more of those. I want to make them all different colors. So I think I'm going to do a pink, blue, green, yellow, and maybe like a cream. Yeah, I think a cream or a rainbow. Maybe we'll do a rainbow instead of a yellow. Anyway, I'll decide that later. I'll do some stingrays, some whales. I want to have my whale stock up because when I do school markets, I lower the price of my whales. I like to have something small and quick and cheap for kids at school markets who may not have very much money. And the whales tend to do really well at school markets. So this one that's coming up is a really big school market. I'm hoping to have 75 whales, and at the moment I think I have 10. So I need to get cracking on my whales, stingrays, axolotls I'm out of, so I need to make some axolotls, and koalas. I've only got 1 koala left and they do really well. So koalas, stingrays, axolotls, whales, and bunnies and chicks. That is what I'm going to be working on next week. So lots of little things, probably not many big things. Again, I will do the dragon, but you may not see the dragon in the next video. It depends on when the customer can pick up her stock. So we'll just see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you come back. Please subscribe and like and all the things that they do on YouTube. Comment down below what you made this week. I'd like to know what you made this week. Do you have any markets booked? Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I get into this market for next weekend, and if I do, you'll know because the next video will be a market recap because I would like to do that. So fun. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.